So today we'll be touching the follow-up questions of speaking, and which you will, realize that they are the same as the essay questions being asked. All right. So I'll be asking, you must raise your hand, whosoever wants to answer. I'll take the name. Only that student will speak the answer. And please, all of you come forward and speak. Okay. Don't four of you start speaking one, together. It won't, be heard also, and it won't create any effect or impression. All right. So let's start. I'll be, touching on the essays which have been seen, and while touching on the essays, we'll be dealing with these, follow-up questions. All right. Who would like to answer first question? Farheen. Okay, Farheen, your question is prison the best solution to curb crime? Is imprisonment the best solution to curb crime? Or are education and job training better?
Ma'am, according to me, I want to answer the second question.
It is
It
the
is
same. It is one question. First, understand that. Okay.
okay.
Is prison the best, or are education and job training better solutions to curb crime? It's one question.
Ma'am, I did not understand the question.
Okay, Vijeta, would you like to answer this?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Although it is a tricky one, but in my opinion, I believe that imprisonment is for heinous crime. It's good, but education is a better option because education gives enlightenment and it gives a sense of knowledge, which will I believe that which will eliminate the sense of indulging into crime, and it will create the insight into a prisoner and or a criminal, and that person will not get into the crime again.
All right. So basically, this question is whether imprisonment is better or whether education and job training are better to curb crime. Okay. Now you get this essay also. For speaking, what Vijeta has spoken is quite enough. All right. But when you get the essay, you need to know what else you can put in the essay. So one point is that prison is for heinous crime. Heinous nahi hai, uski pronunciation is heinous crime. Heinous is very bad crime. Okay. And other methods like education and job training are better. Why they are better? One para you can make they are better because the root cause of crime are illiteracy and poverty. So if there is education, illiteracy will go. If there is job training, unemployment will go. So unemployment and illiteracy, you are tackling those two things to, and definitely crime will come down, because in prison, then that will be better. But prison has its own role. It should be there because
Yes,
people
ma'am.
have,
If
yes.
Ma'am, we can also write like this, that if the people who have made like a danger crimes, like which cannot be like eliminated by giving them proper knowledge
That
or
is what is
education.
meant by heinous. Heinous is the same. Okay, heinous crime.
Mm-hmm.
Danger crime is dangerous crime. Adjective. Okay, before the crime. But that's fine, Fareen. That is it. And in one para, then you will write why prisons are not good. Why they are not the best to. So prisons are very costly. One, costly to maintain. Number two, the second point is that these prisons act as universities of crime, schools of crime. A person with a petty crime is put in prison, and there he meets those who have done post graduations in crime. Okay. And so what will that person learn from them? All right. So these prisons act as schools of crime. So they are not good. They are not good because they act as schools of crime. They are costly. Education and job training are better. And then you can also put that heinous crime for them imprisonment. Prison should be there because it deters people from doing crime. That is there. All right. Very good. Okay. Okay. Second question. Who would like to answer? Okay. I can see only 2 hands up there. See, if you will not come out to answer, how will you feel confident in the examination hall? Okay. Okay, Sneha. Sneha, the question to you is, my next question to you is, why do the criminals, why do people who are sent to prison do repeat crime when they come out? Why do they reoffend? Why do those who are out of prison reoffend? Okay. Yes. Hanji. Sneha, you raised your hand. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am,
Yes.
actually, there I got some disturbance. Sir. Can you just repeat the question again?
Yeah, the
One more
question
time.
is that why do people who come out of prison re-offend or recommit crime? Why do they recommit crime?
Yeah, there are many persons that they goes to prison for as a punishment, but they even in the prison also there will be having some education and to prevent from crime. But some people are there, as I told earlier, some people are there having done more like. Heinous crime, and they get time to interact with these kind of people, and they because of from there they'll get motivation, and when they'll come for parole and all, there will be a tendency for doing the crime again. So this is
All
the
right, then
fact
there are
actually.
other reasons also. Now, for speaking, that much is enough. Sneha has spoken quite well. Okay, but there
Yeah,
are
ma'am.
other points also. If the essay comes, you need ideas for that. So the main point here is that when people are out of prison, when they go out and ask for jobs, nobody gives them jobs. People are prejudiced against them. People say we don't want any ex-prisoner, to work in our home or to work for our company or organization. They don't get jobs. They are not accepted by society, so they have to reoffend. They are forced to reoffend. After all, they need money for their bread and butter, right? And so they are forced to reoffend. Then they learn different types of crime from within the prison, and when they come out, they definitely then they commit crime. So these are the major reasons. Okay. Next question, who would like to
Ma'am,
answer?
can we write that being in a prison is also taken as social stigma?
That is the point I raised. No? That is that people don't accept them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now tell me, is the main function of prison to punish criminals, or are there any other functions of prisons also? Gagan,
Ma'am, can you repeat?
is the main function of prisons to punish criminals, or are there other functions of prisons also?
I think mm, prison made for only for punishment, because then he can understand, means after he can understand that he can realize that he did something wrong, and then means after he should do something, after he getting punishment he will come to know about that he did something wrong.
All right. So what you are saying is that what you are saying is that the main function, the only function of prisons is to punish criminals. Well, the rehabilitation of the prisoners is also a function of the prisons. Rehabilitation means to get them accepted back in the society, to make them able to stand on their feet, to enable them for some job or anything like that, right? Rehabilitation, that is also a function of the prison. Okay, so
Okay.
it is not just to punish, it is also to rehabilitate them so they become productive citizens of the country and do not do any crime again. Got it?
Okay, yes.
Yes. Okay, next question. Bhupinder, uh, it is said that crime is a problem all over the world and nothing can be done to prevent it.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, ma'am. Yes,
Do you agree or disagree with this?
yes, I am agreeing on this. because in India I can say openly, there is almost all the politicians are doing for the same. If big politicians are hiring that criminals for their own benefits, they are giving them support from the outside of the prison, and still they are repeating the thing, and they're giving all the facilities in terms of their amenities to
All right.
providing
So
good luxury
Bhupinder,
life to their families.
I am agree बहुत बड़ी गलती है grammar की. I am agree is wrong.
Sorry,
I
I agreed.
agree या I disagree होता है. Okay, I am agree wrong है. आपने start wrong, grammatically wrong note पे करा. Secondly, कभी भी categorical word होता है ना, उसके साथ agree मत करा करो. Nothing can be done to prevent crime. आप कह रहे हो आई एग्री विद दिस, नथिंग कैन बी डन, फिर तो आप ये खत्म ही कर दो, प्रिजन्स वगैरह कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. Why are there prisons? Why are there punishments? Why is there a judicial system? Okay,
Yeah,
why does
right.
government make laws? Because things can be done to prevent crime, right?
Right, man.
Right. So when there is a categorical nothing can be done, nothing, definitely disagree. There are things
Okay.
that can be done. Okay, many things can be done. Laws can be made strict. Punishments can be made strict.
Sure.
So that crime comes down. So just see, that is how you will handle the essay. When you have a broad thinking, the purpose of this class is to kill two birds with one stone. Okay, it's not just a speaking class, it's a writing class also. How will you think broadly in the essay when you start thinking in
We have to generate ideas.
Yes, it will help you generate ideas. All right. You can have more CCTV coverages. You can do that to prevent crime. हर घर के बाहर कैमरास लगे हुए हैं आजकल. क्राइम तो कम हुआ है ना जहाँ सब लोगों ने कैमरे लगवाए हैं.
Right. Yes,
और हर एक की कंप्यूटराइज डेटा. why is the आधार कार्ड compulsory now for everyone? Because हर एक का डेटा आ गया सरकार के पास.
yes, हाँ जी. Yes.
Okay, ऐसे बाहर SSN है, social security number, हर एक का, everybody is there under the eyes of the government. Surveillance cameras हर जगह लगे हुए हैं. malls में जाओ, कहीं भी जाओ, there are surveillance cameras, right?
Yes, right, ma'am.
Right. So many things can be done. अगर ये ऐसे आ जाए, हमेशा categorical statement के ऐसे के साथ disagree करो, because many things can be done. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am. I have question.
Yes.
Actually, I have already appeared for 2 times in IELTS, but I am lacking these kind of ideas. I am not able to generate ideas at the time of speaking. I have done IELTS.
Tell me one thing.
I've given IELTS general and I've given IELTS UKVI.
Okay.
So both are different, but the same thing problem is coming up. I was not able to generate ideas. I have ideas, but in front of the invigilator, I couldn't generate the ideas. That is the reason. I have done right away.
Tell me one thing. Bhupinder, you are not letting me speak. If you
Sorry.
have ideas, you will definitely be able to generate. If you have ideas, अब मैं आपको ये इनमें से जितने ऐसे डिस्कस हुए क्राइम के, इनमें से कोई ऐसे आ जाए, आपसे लीक हो जाएगा बेटर.
Instantly, I cannot do it, but yes, if I spend some time.
Repetition is the key to success.
Yes, ma'am.
अभी आज आपने सुन लिए, एक बार और पढ़ लोगे जाके essays, तो कैसे नहीं होगा? How will?
Right.
ठीक है? So
Yes,
that is what I'm saying. All right. So just listen to. Okay, now the next question. Vipul, it is your question. Should the criminal cases in the law courts be shown on television?
I think those cases should not be shown because the transparency will be shown to the public, and the important things which is discussing in the courtroom will be disclosed to the public.
Which is discussing wrong English, which are being discussed in the courtroom. Okay, which are discussed in the courtroom, they will be shown. So the transparency, the people who are becoming the witness, their anonymity is gone. Anonymous क्या होता है? What is anonymity? Anonymous होता है जो जिनका देखो किसी ने गवाही देनी है कोर्ट में, वहां जो जितने कोर्ट में बैठे सिर्फ उनको पता चलेगा ना कि ये बंदा विटनेस है. ओके, अब अगर
Right.
टीवी पे आने लग गए, the whole world will know that this is the person who gave the witness against this criminal or that criminal. तो उस criminal के भाई बहन है ना बाहर, वो इस witness को जिंदा छोड़ेंगे?
That is the problem. Correct.
So that is why transparency जो है पूरी वो risky हो जाती है for the witnesses and other people around. Okay, so these should not be shown. ये आपका point अच्छा था, but the way you had to put it, you couldn't put it. Now you all understand this essay is there in the book. You might get this essay, so you'll have this point. So ये तो point हो गया that they should not be shown. But some people say that they should be shown. Why should they be shown? Tell me.
Because if the criminal proceeding is revealed to the outer world, so everybody will come to know, like, okay, these are the punishment and those are the outcomes which could be happen if
It could
the
happen.
person
B
will-
नहीं आना. It could happen. No B. Okay.
okay.
Which
It could happen.
हाँ.
Yeah, it could
वही गलती है जो
happen
I
with
am
the-
agree वाली गलती है. I agree. Okay. वो बात है, उसके पहले B की फॉर्म या B नहीं आता. This could happen. Very good. People, आप सही आंसर दे रहे हो, आगे continue करो. So they should be shown. People will know that these will be the outcome of their, if they commit crime, and so they will be deterred from doing crime. They
Yes,
will
sir.
be deterred. They will not do crime. They will know this is going to happen. The whole world
Yeah.
will know we have done the crime. Okay. So they
Correct.
will be deterred from doing crime. What other points are there in favor of showing these proceedings in the court?
So there will be a transparency in terms of the criminal as well, like who's having the criminal charges.
So you
he
know
is
this point you can say that people will have more faith in the judicial system. There'll be transparency. All right. Any other thing?
ma'am.
Yes.
So there will be a harmonies in the societies, like to follow the rules and regulation, and
Yes.
people are
So you
preventing
have the
crime.
points. Okay. So this is it. Fair trials ho jayengi because even the judges and the jury will know people are watching them. Okay. It will enhance the trust in the justice system. Okay. People will know the judiciary better. They will know the judicial system better. People have a right to know what is happening. And negatives में one point of negative you said that witnesses की anonymity खत्म हो जाएगी. The other negative is that sometimes it may lead to riots. You know, जैसे यहाँ पे एक case था of some famous Babaji, and people are his followers. Okay, and his followers were ready to do violence outside.
Yeah.
So if such a case is shown to the public, there could be acts of riots and violence in the society. Okay, that should not be there. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
now the next question. Gaganpreet. Gaganpreet, ready? The question to you
Yes, ma'am.
is, if the police force carries guns, should the police force carry guns or not? Okay, your question is this. Should the police force carry guns?
Okay, I think yes, police force should carry the guns because it's important for their own safety. Moreover, police will eliminate the most dangerous criminals by using the guns. So
So, police force should have guns. Your first point is for their own safety. Because criminals have guns, police need guns. If the police force doesn't have guns and the criminals have guns, then how can they fight them? How can they catch them? Okay, how can they, confront them? Okay.
yes,
So
ma'am.
one point is this. And second is people also will have more confidence in the police if they carry guns. Otherwise, people will also not have confidence in them. Okay. These are the
Okay.
reasons. And another reason is that it will deter potential criminals from committing crime. Potential criminals जो crime का सोच रहे हैं, पर अगर policeman कोई दिख गया तो they will be deterred because they know he has a gun, he might shoot. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, but there are some people who say that guns should be taken away from the police force because if police has guns, it has more. There is more violence. You know why they say so? जैसे इंग्लैंड में police doesn't have guns, yet there is less violence. That is what people say. Police doesn't have guns, that is why, but still there is less violence. That is because उसका आपने उसको refute करना है. आपने बोलना है that is because people in the UK are not allowed to have guns. They need a special license. But gun ownership is allowed in many countries. वहाँ पे केसेस, क्राइम केसेस जो हैं वो ज्यादा हैं, और गन ओनरशिप अलाउ नहीं करनी चाहिए. आम लोगों के पास गन जो है ना वो अलाउ ना करो, पुलिस के पास तो गन्स होनी चाहिए. दैट सो देखो आपके साथ साथ ऐसे तैयार हो रहे हैं, ये एसेज हैं सारे. ओके ओके, डू यू थिंक पब्लिक शुड बी अलाउड टू हैव गन्स? हरमनजोत.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I think that public should not be allowed to have the guns with them because it will create more violence in the society, and the public will not be afraid of anyone as they will be carrying guns with them. And however, I also believe that somehow public should be allowed to carry guns with them because it will protect them from the criminals, or they will feel safe while carrying guns with them.
Harmanjot, English wise, your answer is very good. Speaking may your answer can fetch 7 plus, no doubt about that. But if you get an essay, your ideas are inadequate. And once you get adequate ideas for your essay, your speaking will go to an 8. Because definitely you will have more ideas to speak on instantaneously in the exam. Do I sound right to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So basically, public should not be allowed to have guns because, you know, they can, an act of, you know, a time of depression comes in anybody's life. Everybody's life has ups and downs. And a person can, out of just pure indulgence, you know, pure, you know, acting on impulse, may commit suicide because he has a gun. Okay. So such people should not be allowed to have guns, one. Number two, if people are allowed to have guns, then it can lead to, you know, there are many cases seen in the US where a school child got hold of the gun of his parent and shot dead many children. Such incidences can also be seen then if the public is allowed to carry guns. Okay, other points which were told by Harman were also correct. All right. Okay. My next question. I don't see many hands up. Why other students are not raising their hands? There are so many students in the class. Soumya, would you like to answer? Sarthak, Romia, Ritika.
Ma'am, I would like to answer.
Yes, yes. Saloni?
Actually, there is so much background noise. That's the reason that I was not coming ahead.
Apurva, abhi to nahi hai background noise कभी.
I came to the other place.
Abhi hai? Acha, you had a background noise. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, Apurva, your question is, how have newspapers influenced people's ideas and opinions? What is the role? Okay, what are the positives of media? That is my question.
There are many positives of media, like media can represent the truth and the fact to the public, and that can aware the public even something is going right or wrong in the world or in the society. So that is the main role of mass media to cover up the things.
All right. So Apurva, as far as speaking is concerned, your answer is good, very, very good. But I'll give you 5 points for the media. Now 5 points plus points. Media, what does media do? Educate and inform. All right, लिख रहे हो? Take a pen and paper and write. Essays हो जाएंगे media के सारे. Okay, educate and inform. Number 2, entertain. Number 3, media is a link between the government and the people. Number 4, media shapes our opinions. Number 5, media helps in getting justice, helps in providing justice. 5 points. Okay. Now, SS Real, you'll speak again. First point. What did I say?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Media entertain us
Entertain.
as well as
Yes.
entertain us as educate us.
Educates us.
Also, media inform us about the current situation
That
of
is
national.
the first point. That is the first. You are repeating the point. I
Sure,
gave
ma'am.
you 5 points. Don't repeat them. Okay. Be very clear. What are those
Sure,
5
ma'am.
points? Okay. Anybody
The
else?
first point,
Saloni.
Ma'am, can I
Sneha.
speak, ma'am?
Yes, yes, Sneha.
Yeah, educate and inform.
Very good.
Media will entertain us. Media will create a link between government and people.
Will नहीं आना
And
चाहिए.
media, ma'am.
Will नहीं.
Yeah,
No will.
it.
No will.
Yeah, it shapes our opinion.
Yes.
And media help in judge this. That point I didn't get.
Getting justice. Getting justice. You know, there are
Getting
many cases where the politicians escaped, punishment because they had power in their hands. They escaped, but media intervened. And who has not heard of the Jessica murder case? And there are other such cases where the media intervened and got justice to the people. So, and today, if something wrong is happening with you, आप एक चीज एक बार बोलो जाके, आई एम गोइंग टू द मीडिया. ओके, इसका ज्यादा डर है पुलिस के पास जा रहा हूं से. ओके, मीडिया का ज्यादा हैवक है लोगों के मन में. ठीक है. So that is, these are the 5 points. Now, if you get any essay on media, okay, you take these points one by one and talk about the positives. अब बोलो मीडिया के ये positives हैं. सबसे पहला, media informs and educates us. अब now expand it. Media lets us know what is happening in our surroundings, in our country, and in the whole world. ठीक है. Media entertains us. Media क्या होता है? Media is the print media and the e-media. Entertains. देखो आप media के through movies देखते हो, गाने सुनते हो. So all this is entertainment. Okay. Third point is media shapes our opinions. Shapes our opinions. Media हमें जो बोलता है हम वो मानते हैं, है ना? Media tells us that Shah Rukh Khan is a very nice person. We start saying, oh, he is the best person on earth. And media tells us that no, he did this wrong. And we say, oh, yes, he's a very bad person. So our opinions are shaped by whom? By the media. All right. Then समझ आ रही है ना बात? ठीक है. And then media is a link between the government and the people. How many of us go to the go and talk to any politician straight and tell them हमारी ये problem है, अभी इसको solve करो? How many of us go there? Hardly any. So we tell our problems to the media and the media conveys it to the government. Understand? When we write letters to the editor, अखबार में letters to editor है, TV में talk shows आते हैं. Here in those talk shows, whatever the people say is being conveyed to the government. And also media tells us what the government is doing for us. Okay. ये सड़कें बन गई, ये road railways में ये development हो गई. Who tells us? Do we go outside and check? No, it's a media which is a link between the government and the people. All right. And the last point is the media helps in providing justice. I've already explained that. अगर आपको media के against लिखना है, इन्हीं पॉइंट्स को ध्यान से सुनो. सबसे पहला था informs and educates. आप उसमें बोलो that media जो है, it there is so much of violence and vulgarity which is shown on media. It informs us, it tells us all the wrong things happening around us. So people go into depression, and it also influences children's mind. Then media entertains us. Entertainment वाले में वो बोलो that there's a lot of violence and vulgarity in the movies and the TV shows which should not be there. फिर था media shapes our opinions. तो उसमें आप media का जो है वो बता दो कि it may shape our opinions in the negative ways if media conveys wrong things to us, like the wrong message. So journalists should be very, very judicious in selecting what to report and how much to report, because media will shape our opinions. Whatever media tells us, we'll start thinking the same. And sometimes riots happen because of this. Media ने एक खबर दे दी, एक बच्चे के बाल काट दिए लखनऊ में, कुछ गुंडों ने आके बाल काट दिए, सिख बॉय था, and the riots happened in Amritsar. that, oh, they are against sex and, communalism, ye wo. But actually what was there, that boy wanted to get a haircut, parents were not allowing, he made up a story, and the media gave all wrong information to the people. So media shapes our opinions in wrong ways also. That is a negative. And then, have you heard the word checkbook journalism, gutter press journalism, checkbook journalism? What is checkbook journalism? Imagine karo what could be the meaning of checkbook journalism.
Paid
Like,
one.
paid.
The people paid.
आपको कोई खबर मिली किसी पॉलिटिशियन के अगेंस्ट, आप किसी जर्नलिस्ट को क्या करना चाहिए? वो खबर प्रेस में देनी चाहिए। जर्नलिस्ट पॉलिटिशियन के बाद चला जाता है, ये है अभी मेरे पास खबर, बता क्या देगा, नहीं छापूंगा। Got the point?
Media is biased.
Yes, it can be biased also. So those are the negatives. उन्हीं points के base पे negatives कर लो, ठीक है? Next, okay. What is the importance of newspapers when most of the people are shifting towards the internet and the TV? So are newspapers still important? Yeah, question. Are newspapers still important despite the coming in of better media? Okay, are newspapers still important? Yes, who will answer this?
Can I?
Sure.
Saloni.
हाँ, sure. बोलो. Yes, Saloni, go ahead.
Okay. I thought. Okay. So yes, I believe that newspaper is more important. Yes, there are importance of other media alternatives, but I think newspaper is more important because
More
from
important, still important.
Okay.
Still important.
Okay.
More
The
नहीं है,
newspaper.
हाँ, still important है.
Okay, newspaper is still important because I think there are some areas where the internet facility is not up to the mark.
Yes.
And there comes a role of newspaper, which
Yes.
can be it can be widely spread. And second thing is you can reread the newspaper again and again, and according to your pace and time. You don't have to pick a certain time of reading it, and as it is very handy as well. You can keep it in your bags anywhere and you can read it anytime. And second, I think newspapers, they provide a vast knowledge of everything. You can read it according to your taste as well. There are pages
Very
which
good,
defines.
very good, Saloni. If you will
Okay.
speak that much, examiner is definitely going to stop you here and go to the next question. As far as your follow-up answer to this question is concerned, it is not less than an 8 plus answer. Very good. Okay.
Thank
And
you.
बाकी essay में points हैं and काफी points आपको मिल गए. Okay.
Yes, because when मैंने आपके essays I think 4 times तो पूरे book मैंने की होगी.
So that is why you could speak all the points so
Yes,
nicely,
so
quickly.
yeah, it just click in minds. You don't have to think a lot if you are doing your reading and writing every day.
Yes. What are the advantages and disadvantages of social media? First, we come over to the advantages. Okay.
Ma'am, can I talk, ma'am?
Yes,
You are asking from me, ma'am?
किसी के पीछे ना नहीं, वो मैं ना किसी आस्क नहीं कर रही, मैं म्यूट कर रही थी, किसी के पीछे से आवाज आ रही है बहुत. I was trying to mute the person. मैं एक बार सबको म्यूट कर रही हूँ. Then Anil, you will be answering the question. What are the advantages of social media? And then somebody else will have to talk on the disadvantages of social media. So Anil, unmute yourself and answer what are the advantages of social media.
Good evening, ma'am. There are many advantages according to me by using social media. Number one is it has opened the world to us. We started seeing what is happening in various parts of the world, their way of living, their food habits, their culture. And second important thing is it has also exposed us to new varieties of learning, especially online platforms have come, and they are really helping us to master new levels of skills. And it also started shaping our attitude, knowledge, and skill. about various sectors and various industries.
Very
And
good. As far as the speaking is concerned, your answer is an 8. 8 plus क्यों नहीं है? According to me is wrong English. According to is always third person. In my opinion. Yeah, I believe that. ये बोलना बेटे. और essay में भी ऐसे ही लिखना. According to use करते हैं ना, it's always for a third person. बाकी आप check कर सकते हो. I'm not a big authority over English, पर मेरे को ये जो बातें पता चलती है मैं आपको पढ़ाती हूँ. According to हमेशा third person के लिए use करते हैं. According to Mahatma Gandhi, according to somebody else, according to my teacher. According
so what
to
should I use, ma'am? I believe that like that.
I
have to
believe
know.
that, yeah, in my opinion.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very
Otherwise,
much.
it's all correct. Very good answer. Points wise, also very, very good answer. Impressive. Okay.
So kind of you, ma'am. You made my evening, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
And now the disadvantages of social media. Who will speak? I need to see more hands up. Why are the students so?
Can I speak?
Margu, yes, you can.
Yes, there are many disadvantages of social media, like people misuse it for the cyber crime, and they are hacking the accounts of other people and uh, doing such criminal activities which can not be done, and that can
Which
lead
should not
to
be
the
done. Which should not be.
which should not be there, and that can lead to the
You can also say
another
that people waste a lot of time on it. Okay.
yes.
And people don't even
And
talk to their own family members because they're always on the social media platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook and other things.
yes,
Okay. That's-
yes, they
Okay.
cannot even focus on their work.
What are the what qualities should a good journalist have? Margu? What qualities should a good journalist have? Your turn to speak.
Okay, so as a good journalist, they should have enough knowledge about the worldwide, like whatever things are happening around the world. The general knowledge is important, and second thing, they have to be little bit courageous because they have to enter in maybe in political war or something. If there, they have to enter and ask raise questions. They have to shoot up with their questions to the politicians. So they have a big part in this media itself. So they are the one giving the like the answers to the people.
Yes,
So,
and the journalist should be truthful, should not spread rumors or fake news. Okay.
yeah,
Those are the very good.
they
This
have
is
to be
also an
ethical.
essay question. That is also an essay question. अच्छा, इस question में ना, इस essay में एक part है, should we believe the journalists? उसका आप आंसर दे दो. We should believe because they are our only source of information. And then जो media वाले मैंने आपको 5 point कराए हैं ना, journalists provide us, they inform and educate us. Journalists entertain us. Journalists, are a link between the people and the government. Journalists, instead of writing the word media there, you can put all those points for journalists. So you can have a one para very nicely like that. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Next question is, okay. Do you think the exposure, the exposure to international media is positive or negative? Who will answer this question?
Yeah, me, ma'am.
All right.
I will try.
Yes.
So if when we are reaching through the international media, of course, it will be helpful for the new generation in India because we are in a developing region. So we would like to explore more what's happening outside. Accordingly, we would have to shape or mold ourselves, our coming generation. If we want to exist in our coming generation, we have to be up to date.
All right. Very good point. Very good. Any other?
Therefore, definitely we have to follow.
So for speaking, Margu, your answer is very, very good. Okay. You've laid your point that it is exposure is positive. Now, you may get an essay in which they say some people say it is negative, other people say it is positive. So you need points for the negative side also. So how is the exposure negative? Can you lay any point?
Yes. Again, we have like a developing country, so we have a mixed of people with the wealth. We are not a wealthiest people, so when we are following an international news or the international celebrities, they used to show many advertisements. Probably it is not possible to achieve everything. So this will be a disadvantage. Apart from that,
Okay,
apart
why
from
don't you go in for simpler points? Like there'll be
Yeah.
the people will start following that culture and they will
Yes.
foreign culture and they will forget their own culture. So there'll be
Yes.
loss of culture and that these are the main points here.
Yeah.
Exposure to international media, where children will not follow the traditional culture. They will start following the foreign culture and all.
Yeah. That's my
But otherwise, you can speak very well, Magu. If you just read the essays nicely and go writing also, you'll be doing very well. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Do you think that with the advancement in technology and the live shows coming on the TV, there is no need to go to any live concerts or such actual places where concerts are happening or such shows are happening because of the advancements in the TV technology and all. So attending a live concert is better or watching a show on TV is better? What do you think? That is a question in a nutshell.
May I?
Yes, you may try. Yes.
Watching a show on a TV is much better quality, but if you want to experience a different atmosphere, then you should attend the concerts.
All right. All right. Very good. So, but then, there are other points also that going to a concert needs a lot of time and money.
It is much expensive, yes.
Expensive. So those points also you'll have to put that why TV is better. Okay. All right. So the this question we've done. We are doing media and trying today. Okay. Do you believe that most of the information we get from the internet is false? Anybody else would like to
Yeah.
give it a try?
Yeah. So, Vipul.
Okay. Yes, Vipul. Yes.
Yeah. So this is I mean, understanding like whatever the information we are getting on the internet, most of the is fake, and that is true. But there are few reliable websites and the sources where we can get the authenticity of the news and get the more details. But yes, due to the social media, there are so many fake news is spreading and viral, and due to that, there are impacts on the societies. So we should make sure that get the authentic source where we can get the right information on the right time.
Very good. Okay. So you can say that it is wrong to say that most of the information on the internet is wrong. It is on the people to explore the right websites which are authentic, which spread authentic, things, and which are, and moreover, everyone knows, even the blogger knows that he will not be followed by people if he puts in fake things on his site or on his blog. So people have started putting in authentic things. They have become aware that if they want followers, they need to be authentic in whatever they are saying. So that is why it would be wrong to say that most of the information on the internet is incorrect. Yes, there is incorrect information, but most of the information is correct. So you can disagree here. Okay. Which is better, radio or TV, to get the news?
I think TV is better because of there are visual contents there. We can watch directly like what is happening, and due to the technology boom, it's like the journalist goes to the site and ground level reporting. So we can feel and look at what is happening at that there.
Yes, but television has the visual component also. That is the main difference. Radio does not have that component. Now, my question is, which are the places in which radio has an edge over TV? In which situations does radio have an edge over TV?
So there are a few points where I would like to discuss on that. First is the radio is cheap and reachable to anywhere. We cannot bring to the TV everywhere if we are traveling to
Yes.
office in
So that point is not of cheap, that is portable.
portable.
Radio is portable, है ना? You can carry it in your pocket. आजकल तो मोबाइल फोन में रेडियो है, ठीक है?
Yeah.
Portable है. Very good point. Any other point?
And also, if we are going to the remote place where TV is not suitable to, and not able to carry, then
Second
we
point
can.
आपका आपने बोल दिया था. Second point भी cheap है. Cheap को कैसे justify करोगे? You have to pay for the cable connection or pay for the,
Services.
services. But for radio, it's free. Okay, so it's cheaper. And
While working, we can
Yes,
listen
you
to the
can do
radio and you can do
multitasking,
your work.
multitasking,
Yes,
है ना?
yes,
देखो,
yes, yeah.
अगर
You don't have to watch TV again and again. You don't have to go to that particular area. You can just switch on and you could listen to your favorite
listen to the
things.
radio while you are
Yeah.
making, sabzi and
So, yeah, food, enjoying.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Because see, if you are watching TV and making sabzi, तो फिर जो मेरा pet flavor है वो ही बनेगा आप सबका. मेरा pet flavor नहीं, मेरा एक वो flavor है जो मेरा जब मैं सब्जी बनाती हूँ ना, तो वो आना ही आना है, तभी पता चलेगा कि आज मैंने सब्जी बनाई है. You know, that is burnt vegetable flavor. वो नहीं आया तो फिर मैंने नहीं बनाई, किसी और ने बनाई है. So
And when we are in public transport, then
Yes.
radio is also beneficial as compared to TV.
Yes, you can watch it you can listen to radio on the go. You can do it multitasking while listening to radio. That is why the radio is still there. It hasn't died. Radio ke baad, when TV came, people started saying, now the radio will die. Now TV has come, but radio did not die. ठीक है? Then came the internet. फिर कहते अब तो पक्का मर जाएगा. Okay? फिर भी नहीं मरा रेडियो, है ना? बड़ा पक्का है. बिल्कुल, है ना? It still survived and survived with, it's hale and hearty. रेडियो बढ़ रहा है. FM रेडियो, कितने और चैनल्स आ गए रेडियो के? रेडियो मिर्ची, रेडियो this, रेडियो that. So radio is growing. Okay, it's not dying, it's growing. Okay, so that is about the radio. All right. Next question is, why do people watch foreign films more than locally produced films? Who will answer this?
Can I, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes.
sure.
People watch locally produced film because some people don't.
My question is,
don't-
why do people watch foreign films more than locally produced films?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. People watch many reasons behind that, because one of the reason is people want to learn foreign culture, and
Very
they
good.
want to learn. Yes, ma'am. Second reason is they want to learn their language also, and as someone who want to visit overseas for the study, that's why he want to acquire knowledge about their system and education also, and he can get many more things about the overseas where he want to visit and he want to do a study.
Very good. So basically, why people watch foreign films, because now they are exposed to the foreign culture. It's a global village we are living in. They want to know what is happening. They are curious to know. They want to learn other language. They want to know about the lifestyle of people in other countries. So foreign films are the best, mirrors of the world. And so that all your points were correct. For speaking, it was a perfect answer. Very good.
Thank you.
All right. So today you've realized one thing, that the follow-up questions are the same as the essay questions. So when you read any essay topic, try to see if this question comes to you in speaking, what you will speak. And your speaking is also going to happen like that. And just Take out the points from that essay and note them at the side or on the same page. And when you are revising on the final day, just give a glance, give a look on those points. That is all you need to do. All right. I hope today's class was interesting for you and you learned something from it.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I want to request you,
Yes.
please post this video in the YouTube, ma'am, your YouTube channel.
All right. All right. I'll post it on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
Yeah, I also was about to tell that.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Because it will be very helpful for us, ma'am. I want to see it again, watch it
Okay.
again.
Okay.